guys, welcome back to Exposed. And if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed and brought your friends and made them watch and get them to tell their friends and on and on. So I might get 10 more subscribers. Oh, there's something going on with this. Is this another wire that's died on me? If any of you like the stories I read, I've got loads on my other channel. I'll link it in the thing. It's Jules' voiceover. I'm desperately trying to get my watch hours up over there, and it's like, you know, the carrot and the stick. It's like every time I get a little bit nearer to the carrot, it's like what you've done. What is it? So many watch hours over so much time. So, say today I get 10 hours watched, but the last day there was 20 hours, and they drop off, and it's like going down, even though people are watching. It's like, it's impossible. I don't know how you're supposed to do it. Ow! They want you to build up a channel, and it's like, well, give us a fucking hand. Stop moving the goalposts and stop making that. Either you get the watch time or 10 million views on shorts. Wow, they don't want much, do they? Anywho, I was going to give up for the day, and then I thought I'm still sort of wide awake-ish. I'll try and do another hour of lard ass. So, shall we jump in?
Really bad diarrhea.
That's a great way to start it, isn't it? I can't remember how she ended it now. See if I can go back a little bit.
2 weeks. Ooh, you know what I should eat? Pork rinds. No, I'm not trying keto recipes. Gucci. You have to watch my...
Yeah, you laugh at Gucci because you've absolutely ruined him by trying to groom him.
Patreon to see my latest fail. I did a keto mug cake.
Is that what gave you
and
diarrhea?
It was just... I don't want to talk. Burke is calling me. I'm not answering. This is that terrible. I just like basic foods on keto. So, like, I might go and get a really nice steak and vegetables, and that's all that I'll have. And then I do like, so the mug cake was made with like a chocolate collagen powder, and the thing that screwed it up was the stevia.
Why did the stevia mess it up?
I don't know what you sure did.
That's just a sweetener.
Means. I don't know what it was relating to. Sorry. But I have perfected that mug cake. So I called it a fail only because
it was.
Making it looked, well, it was. So what I've started doing is melting the nut butter. I did, Trisha. And I have since had like a migraine Friday and Saturday, which I never did before. And I also, so first my keto flu started out, okay, as I had the runs, really bad diarrhea. But you have to understand, I was in a huge detox because I went from eating smart food, bags of smart food, and chocolate, and then a baked potato, to the next day keto, 100%.
That's how everybody does it. You're no different. You've read about keto flu, so that must be keto flu. My keto flu was terrible. You've got no fucking idea. It's like those travelling shingles that you have that are not like anybody else's shingles. that even the doctors are mystified. They've never heard of them. Because they're not fucking shingles. Stop wishing sickness on yourself. That has to be a mental disorder, doesn't it?
So, oh, thank you, Patty. It's got lashes too. Half lashes. Thank you, Janet.
Damn it, Janet.
Thank you, Marilyn. Thank you, Trisha. So that happened first. And then I had the part where I slept and slept and slept. No, please do not send me any recipes. I want no recipes. I don't want any recipes. Thank you.
Because you can't cook.
There are plenty of places I can find recipes. I do not want people sending me recipes. Oh my God. No, Burke has already called me twice. He would have sent me a text. He doesn't need me.
So why is he ringing you then? If he doesn't need you?
I don't want to do keto that way with recipes. I like getting chicken, steak, pan frying it in ghee. I don't feel it's hard. No, actually, the last few days I've felt really, really tired. My knees have been hurting. So.
But I thought you had fibromyalgia. That's every day with fibro. Why is it something different for you? Oh, because you don't fucking have it.
Oh, there's no bed for you out here. So I don't know how long I've been on it. I forget. I didn't write down the date. A week, 2 weeks, I think. Let's see. Hold on. I'm going to mute this.
Oh, she's such a caring mother, isn't she? Don't you wish you were her child or pet? Why are you turning the sound back on while you're still doing something on the phone? Stop snivelling.
Yeah, well, pictures, no, don't send it. I get too many emails. I can't. It's overwhelming. You didn't have to write in all caps.
Sometimes it happens accidentally. Fuck's sake. Didn't have to write in all caps.
Why are you there?
Why are you letting us listen to this bit? When you're saying you don't want us to know anything. Haven't you done that? You're not paying attention. You're halfway through writing something and you look up and you're like, fuck, it's all capitals. And you're like, bollocks, am I rewriting it? And you just stay going. Because that's what I do.
Are you praying? I can get all that stuff at online. I don't want millions of emails from people.
So ungrateful.
Texts, emails, calls, like, you know, from a whole bunch of people when I can find everything I want online.
Just admit you're shit at cooking. You can only do the basics. And another problem with sending her a recipe, folks, is she hasn't got any utensils or crockery or cutlery or anything that you'd need. Pans and pots and whatever. She hasn't got anything. She's gone through life with one set of cutlery and she thinks it's fucking amazing. And all she ever uses is the fork. She's very particular. It has to be a certain weight. And she's been used to the good stuff, which is why she uses her expensive fork in a fucking takeaway plastic tubs.
But thank you. I don't want it. I'm just being honest. I don't want it. I don't want it. Clothes are always very tempting. I have a bag also in my room, but I put them all down. And yes, I'm going to donate them with fur. Tough. That's how they get them.
See? She couldn't give a flying fuck, could she? Fur and dust and shite off the floor. That's how she's gonna donate them. But she's such an empath! Twat. Oh,
Oh my God, she's so disgusting. I can totally hear it. It's not to a thrift store. To a thrift store, I would wash everything and bring it to a thrift store. This is like one of those clothing bins, and I'm sure they have to wash them anyways. And this happened by accident. I was doing keep, throw, keep, throw, keep, throw like that. And the next thing I knew, Pom Pom or Gucci was lying on them. And honestly, I didn't have the heart to make him get off. Oh, what are you doing?
leave him alone.
Gucci.
You said it didn't matter.
I feel like he's going to have sex with one of the articles of clothing.
Because you're twisted.
I wonder I'm the most hated YouTuber.
Yeah, you could be. Right alongside.
Do you guys want me to get some of the pork skins?
Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star. Do you guys want me to get some of the pork skins? Really? What advantage is that to us, watching you eat? Does anyone really want to watch you eat at all? Ever? No. That's scary. I've only got a little head. Inside the big one.
And show you them?
People know what pork rinds are. And if you were doing keep, throw, keep, throw, keep, throw, why is it where's the keep pile? Was that thrown on the floor as well? Why didn't you do all this sorted out on your bed in the bedroom and then put everything in a bag? I don't understand why everything's in the middle of the sitting room. Makes no sense.
Check my emails for a second. Oh my God, I just got an email from somebody. Lori, how are you? Hey, I noticed you have been really right leaning lately politically. Does this mean you're voting for Trump? It's not my business who you vote for, but you have been bringing up political topics on your channel, so thought I would ask. I don't watch anyone on YouTube who votes for Trump. I really love your content except for you saying COVID being like the flu. This is the shit that I get. Can you believe it? Somebody, I'm not going to mention your name, then I guess you can't watch me because you think I'm voting for Trump. And I need to tell you, what if I never was political and you wouldn't know? And COVID is the flu. It is a flu. It's not a death sentence. See, don't make COVID into a death sentence because so many people, Andy Cohen, all of the Ramona, my friend's sister, Burke's friend's friend, they all had it. Do you realize what a terrible thing that you just did? That you emailed me and told me that you're not going to watch me if anyone that votes for Trump?
Hang on a minute. What do you normally say when people write something in the comments? If you had something to say, you could have just emailed me. So they fucking emailed you. And you're still calling them out.
Wow. Let me read it again.
Someone who has an opinion, who doesn't like Trump, and can't stand behind people that do like Trump and are going to vote for Trump. She's just making sure, because she does actually like you, poor soul. But she, on principle, won't watch you if you're voting for Trump. That's all she's asking. And all you had to do was reply and say, yep, sorry you can't watch me anymore then, because that's who I'm voting for. End of story. Don't put it in the comments, send it in an email. Oh my God, this person just emailed me and had the cheek to say this. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. They can't fucking win with you, can they?
Hi, Lori. Lori, how are you? Hey, Lori, I noticed you have been really right-leaning lately politically. Does this mean you're voting for Trump? It's not my business who you vote for. Wendy, I'm not voting.
I thought you weren't going to say their name. Sorry, you're going to have to put up with the dehumidifier because I can't drink my coffee and ignore me.
Wendy, I'm not voting.
Prat.
But you have been bringing up political topics on your channel, so I thought I would ask. I don't watch anyone on YouTube who votes for Trump. I really love your content except for you saying COVID being like the flu. You needed to write me an email?
Because you tell them to write you an email. Really? Are her followers so fucking dim that they don't remember any of this? Don't write it in the comments. You can email me. My email's always in every video. ll42863@yahoo.com. So Wendy emailed you. And she got called out on YouTube.
I don't have a right to my opinion, and I can't state it.
She didn't fucking say that. She just wants confirmation. Are you voting for Trump? If so, she's out. Simple. What are you having a problem with?
Oh my God. What if I'm not voting? Then I'll get shit for that too. Somebody already wrote me. Somebody with no name said, Lori, I hope that you're going to vote. I know you just moved. You guys, do you know I work for people to vote?
We know.
That is my job.
And by the way, it's not a job. It's a part-time position. But you're going to do for a few days. Not turn up and do the entire time because you never fulfill a thing. And you're getting paid on an hourly basis. So it isn't technically a job.
And I see who people are voting for, and I don't say anything.
No, because you're not
them.
allowed. You're working. You don't get to have an opinion. You're just making sure that people are signed up. I bet everybody else there just gets them to do the bare minimum, whatever it is they need to do to register, and that's an end to it. They don't look at who they voted for previously or who they're going to vote for. But we all know you do that while you're checking out how old they are and if they're single or not.
I say nothing.
Because you'd get the sack.
I'm not going to allow anyone with the name Wendy to comment because their name is Wendy, and I don't like that name, so I'm just not going to let them ever comment on my channel. And I'm going to send her back an email telling her that she is never to contact me again because her name is Wendy. And because COVID is the flu. Ah! Ah! Poor Wendy is sheep. My God. Sheep.
You're vile.
So close-minded. So close-minded. So sheep.
So sheep.
Yes. And I have a friend.
That makes no sense.
That died from the flu.
We know, we heard a million times.
Maybe it's worse than the flu, but you are saying it's a death sentence.
Who said?
That it's a death sentence. You probably also wouldn't eat from the fork of a gay person that had AIDS because you might catch it.
Would you? All she said was, if you're voting for Trump, she's out. Now you're calling her homophobic. And a sheep. What if she's a black sheep? A gay black sheep?
Here, if you say you're voting for Trump, you get slammed. If you say you're voting for Biden, then you don't. Don't know about the vaccine. It'll be like any other vaccine. There will be different forms of COVID, just like the flu vaccine is for only certain types of flu.
I read a thing today, not sure how true it is, but it said they've redone the information on the shingles vaccine, and one of the side effects causes shingles. It's probably may cause shingles, but it's like playing Russian roulette, isn't it? Do I take the vaccine and maybe get it, or do I not and maybe get it and deal with it? I know it's not fun. Like I said, I had a manager, he had it, and he was crying most days. He was in so much pain. He hated it. Not like the shingles you got though, Lardy. That's funny, isn't it? You weren't doing much crying, and you didn't complain too much about the pain. You just said, oh, I get them all the time. They come and go. They're travelling shingles. Funny how they disappeared altogether when you got rid of moo and cow. No. Wasn't that you were allergic to the guinea pigs? No. Nothing to do with that. And she had the cheek to come out of the hospital moaning that the doctors didn't know about the shingles she has. They know nothing. 'Cause they weren't shingles! Fucking hell. This woman, she's always right. Even when she's wrong, she's right. How does she live being so fucking perfect?
Lucy Pie, are you talking to Wendy who wrote me that? Good, Lucy and Trisha. Yeah, Catherine, that's stupid. You can't, I would never do that. So if you have Biden, nobody's going to egg you. But if you had Trump, people will boo and egg you. So who are the peaceful people? You know what, Andrea L., I have no idea who you are. I don't hate you. I don't know what you disagreed with me about. You guys think that you mean something to me, and I have no idea who you are, Andrea.
Sorry. You guys think you mean something to me. Oh, they do when they're giving you super chat, though, don't they? They're amazing when they're giving you money. When they're paying for Pom-Pom's teeth to be done. When they're paying for your car to be repoed. Repoed? No, that's not right, is it? When they're paying for you to get your car back. Even though it was never taken, allegedly, don't come for me. But as soon as they disagree with you, you don't know who they are. And they mean nothing to you. Yet they all keep coming back. How fucking dumb are these people?
I love you, and I know you hate me. Do I have hate in my heart for anybody?
Yeah.
I don't hate my mother. I don't hate my ex-husband. I don't hate Jules, and I don't even know her. I hate no one.
You don't even hate me. Right. Right, okay. So you don't hate me, but you wish it was me on the floor with a police officer's knee on my neck. And you wished it was me getting my face ripped off by a pit bull dog. But you don't hate me. Okie dokie. I'd hate to see what you'd want happen to me if you did fucking hate me.
Angela, I don't want to get into it with you at all about this because you are pro-life. And you compared Black people and Black Lives Matter.
I thought you didn't know who she was a second ago.
To pro-choice. And I think you should not discuss any of your political opinions here, to be honest.
She did what? She compared pro-life to Black Lives Matter. I'm lost. Everyone has an opinion, just like you. If she can't bear the thought of unborn babies being terminated, that is her choice. She's not physically going to go and stop people having procedures done when they choose to do it or have to do it or whatever the case may be. She just doesn't like it. Same as you don't like a lot of things. You think people should just die so the shops could open. Did somebody breathe too loud?
I put you on blast on one of your vids with that gal, Charlotte gal. I don't remember. So it was not necessary, and I don't hate you. And honestly, Angela, I think you do not know very much of anything, to be honest with you. I think you're voting the way your husband is telling you to vote.
Here we go. No, she fucking isn't. They may agree because that's what happens when people are happily married. They tend to have the same ideas about things. Otherwise, they'd be constantly fucking arguing. How rude. Oh, I don't think you know much about anything. You're just doing what your husband's telling you to do. And you're so worldly wise, aren't you?
And I don't think you're extremely political. I disagree with you on so many things. I've always been nice and everything, but that was really out of line when you posted that on my Instagram. And
am I missing something? She just said she didn't know who she was. Now all of a sudden you're following each other on Instagram and she's posting things. And you can remember exactly what she said about whatever it was.
Just because you're voting for Trump, I'm not a Republican. I am not a Republican. I'm just telling everyone right that I am not going to ever be put in a box.
You will be one day.
Andrea, you can say that, like, there was no need to even say that. I know you don't know who I am, but you put me on blast, or I hated you. Like, I don't hate anybody. I do not have time, or I don't even have that emotion in my heart.
You don't have that emotion in your heart. I beg to differ where myself, Joan, Ruth Ann, Shawnee, and all the others that I can't remember at this precise moment. You seem to pretty much hate us for nothing.
If you hurt my child, yes, then I hate you. But I will not be, I don't hate anybody. I'm not like other YouTubers that I would hate you for anything. I might have put you on, okay, maybe I blocked you on Instagram because you said something. Instagram, I don't make money on Instagram, so I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
What has making money got to do with it?
Who I block on Instagram. Instagram is nothing. This is nothing too.
I'm lost.
I hope, Wendy, I want to say I'm voting for Trump just so that Wendy never watches me again.
I don't think you even needed to say that. I think Wendy's packed her bags and gone.
Wendy, you're a disgusting piece of shit. You came from that gossip site. You think you changed, but all you did was mask your disgusting hate and opinions into something else. Go back to the site. You belong there. You belong there. I forgave you. You belong there. But you won't go there because they're all Trump lovers. See? That's why you left. Not because you changed your ways and couldn't sleep at night. Disgusting. Disgusting.
What was her name on the Gossip Bakery? I'm trying to figure out who that might have been now. I know it got heated over there, politically things, but I stayed well out of it because American politics has nothing to do with me. What's it they say? I don't have a dog in that race. Don't have a dog, full stop.
To write somebody that.
Or a cat.
Oh, I'm fired up.
Or
oh, she's triggered. Yeah, use the right political word.
Doesn't matter whether it's the new political word or PC or whatever. It sums it up completely. I know everyone and their grandmother's using it all the time now, but it does what it says on the tin. You can see it. You're triggered. As soon as No Name said, don't forget to register to vote, you lost your shit, and I still don't understand why.
And I am pro-choice. Pro-choice. I believe in abortion.
Really? I'm pro-choice. But who did she say? Not Wendy. The other one. Ashley? Whatever. She isn't. But I'm sure me and her could sit in a room and have a coffee and a conversation and not want to kill each other. I don't know why you're making it such a big fucking deal. She doesn't agree with you. Woo! Hold the front page. Lots of people don't agree with you.
And I'm also pro marriage, equality in marriage. So, oh my God, I'm such like, you're not, nobody will be able to understand anything. I'm not a conservative person in general, and I'm not a Republican, but I'm not voting for Biden. Okay? Now come at me.
You knew if you fucking vomited up a load of political crap on your channel that this had happened. That's why you did it. Like you say, everything you do for a reason. It all has a purpose.
Come at me. Somebody come at me. Tell me to vote, which is what I do for work. I'll be working the polls. I will be working the polls. Everyone should go to the polls. I'll tell you that. Do not vote by ballot. Do not vote by ballot. Angela, you take that fucking bus and you go down and you vote with your mask on. Do not vote by ballot. Do you understand?
Oh, she's riled up, isn't she? Why?
They are, Louise. And I'm not going to tell people who to vote for as I'm sitting at the polls.
No, because you're not fucking allowed to.
Yeah, do not do the mail-in ballot. I honestly wouldn't even do an online, nothing. Go there. They have been deemed safe. You understand, Angela? If you don't go, your vote is going to miraculously get lost in the mail.
But isn't that what you want if she's not voting for the same person as you? Don't you want her vote to get lost? Why are you telling her to go to vote at the thing if she's voting against you? Silly.
Do not mail in. No, no, no. I cannot believe that Wendy sent me that email. I am so disappointed in her.
Oh, I bet she's gutted that you're disappointed in her. Bet she'll cry all night now. Poor Wendy. We should go and find her and give her a hug. Bet she's devastated.
Oh my God. Massachusetts is trying to say 6 feet isn't enough social distancing. Oh my God, the sign people are going to have to make better signs. They're going to be in business. More signs to say 10 feet. You know, I was in a hotel. Right, Melanie. I was in a hotel a few weeks ago. And there was somebody in there not wearing a mask. And that is how it will stop. Takes one person. If you stand outside in the middle of a crowded street and look up, everyone's going to look up.
Not necessarily.
Half of you wearing your masks wrong. You're wearing them under your nose. You're wearing them too open on the sides. I mean, if we're going to talk like surgical masks, and don't compare me. I hate the commercial. It says, if they can wear it, you can too. That is their job. And that if they're in surgery or a dental hygienist or a dentist, they also have to wear rubber gloves. No, Louise, I did not. I'm of neither party also. Yep. Neither party. But I'm not voting for Biden. So there. You can figure it out. Maybe it helps a little bit. I'll wear it. I don't care. I mean, I almost fainted in the supermarket the other day.
Because of the mask. Of course you did.
Like everything just tilted to the side and I grabbed the cart and I even wrote it to Burke because I was breathing in my own CO2 or whatever it is.
Funny how it never affected anybody else though. But then you're such a delicate little flower, aren't you?
But yeah, don't compare me to somebody who's in a profession that they need to wear a surgical mask. It's completely different. They are around sick people. Hi, Leanne. People are not liking what I'm saying. No, I won't do that, Nancy. Callie Chaos, what is so close-minded and judgmental? Ha ha ha, makeup and kiss. I love it. That's funny. Oh, that's a good sense of humor. I like that.
Anyone that's kissing your hole and making you laugh after that fucking little episode, I'm going to start taking names, and if I see them anywhere else, I'm going to avoid them like the plague. It's like I said to someone in a comment today, it's either a meeting of Narcs Anonymous Well, they've all been lobotomized. I don't know what it is. I haven't quite figured it out.
You guys, some of you have 15-minute lags, according to Miss Caddy. So, Callie Chaos, that's so closed mind judgmental. I assume that you're talking about the email that Wendy sent me. That's going to be, and she's going to be upset that I'm calling her out.
Yeah, because you told people to email you. So she emailed you, and she was still wrong. So yeah, she will be pissed with you. And I don't blame her.
I wish I could pole dance. You need tremendous core strength for that. Oh, wow.
Can you imagine that lump pole dancing? Sorry.
Join. I'm working. Join. It's a no-brainer.
Are you getting him to join a community or another place that you can beg from? Or that he can get something from? Never hear you about anything about you giving apart from your old fucking tatty numeral shorts that should be in the bin, not donated.
Callie, do you live in California? I forget.
Fuck's sake. Can't be doing with her gawping.
I am concerned about a 6'3" conservative. I have no idea what that means.
Oh, but you're really super intelligent and know everything about everything, and you're working at the polls, so why don't you know?
Reproductive rights. I'm concerned about reproductive rights and LGBT, but the economy comes first. I don't know about that, Louise. Some say Trump will win, but we won't know it because like the ballots are going to be stolen from the mailman who's a liberal or paid or something like that.
What are you doing with your hair? You look like a complete fuckwit. And you can't say the votes are going to be stolen. Prove it.
Lashes make all the difference. Hang on, I'm going to go get some pork skin and eat it on camera.
We
Gucci,
don't
you're
care.
licking on the clothes that I'm giving away. Okay, I touched too many animals. I have to wash my hands. Look at, it's Archie Bunker's chair. Let's open up a fresh bag. Boom, shakalaka. weight by eating pork rinds. April, somebody from Massachusetts just said that they're now saying that 6 feet is not enough.
I wish they could make pork rinds taste like something other than pork rinds. I like them for the crunch. I can't bear the taste. I've tried so many different varieties of them and I've yet to find any I like. If I could find some of them that I actually liked, I'd be laughing then. Because I'd have that crunch. It's the crunch that I miss most of the time.
Oh my God. Callie, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you're from San Diego. You have to write, I'm from San Diego, because it smells like a dead animal. It is. Oh. Oh my God, so good.
Wow, her eyes roll back in her head when she eats. That there has the same effect on her that your husbands have on you. Really. She's got a weird connection with food. She was never going to be thin, was she? She thought weight loss surgery was going to be a miracle cure. It's no cure if your head isn't fixed.
I know.
And she's shoving things in before she swallowed the first thing or chewed it. She just keeps doing that. And she doesn't even know she's doing it.
Okay, here's your treat. A little piece. I like the really crispy. Oh. Uh-oh. No more. Okay. Chicharrones.
What does that mean? I'm not Mexican.
Fried pork skins and salt. Keto. 100%. Oh my God, so good. What you can do is crush them up and dip, let's say, a piece of chicken into egg, and then
We know how to do that. We're not stupid.
these crunched up back in the egg. Even Parmesan cheese. Oh my God. Chili lime. I like the plain. They have spicy ones, but I like these. So good. Pig never tasted so good.
Are Jewish people allowed to eat pigs? Or is that just Muslims? Forgive me if I'm talking bollocks. I don't even know my own age, so...
I'm also going to talk about Patricia Paytas. Okay. You know, Jews eat pork. They do.
Do they? Okay, so now we know.
You can be Jewish and eat pork. So, Patricia Paytas is dating an Israeli guy. Oh, and it was Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year. Thank you all for wishing me a Happy New Year.
Did you wish anybody else a Happy New Year?
Is nobody on here Jewish or even recognizing the Jewish New Year? But you'll all be the first to wish me a happy Easter, right?
If nobody's Jewish, they don't know when Rosh Hashanah is, do they? It's like I don't know when Bali is. I don't know the dates of Ramadan. I know when Christmas and Easter is because I'm Catholic. Well, lapsed, but it's in the genes, isn't it? How am I supposed to remember when your holidays are when 9 times out of 10 you don't even fucking remember them yourself? And then you're going to get all shitty because no one wished you a Happy New Year.
Okay. I get very offended when people wish me happy Easter.
Why?
Very.
Oh, yeah, 'cause it's all about Jesus and you don't like Jesus, do you? No, you said you can't wait for him to come back. You wish he'd come back so that you could kill him again. Isn't that right? Yeah. But you're an empath. How is it offensive to wish you a happy Easter? If people are happy because it's Easter and they're just saying to everyone happy Easter, how is that an insult or offensive to you? We've got Muslim neighbours and they give us Christmas cards and they wish everyone happy Christmas. Offended my ass. You're just using it for an excuse for another fucking fight.
Being Jewish is amazing.
Is it? What's amazing about it? Please tell me. I'm dying to know. You're homeless, you're jobless, you're husbandless. You've got no savings, you have to beg when anything goes wrong. If being Jewish is so wonderful, why haven't you got your life figured out? Why aren't you, like the majority of Jewish people, organised, sorted, savings, big house, their own business? She has to be the black sheep of the Jewish community, surely. Doesn't go to synagogue, doesn't do anything. Didn't bring Burke up doing the Hanukkah candles because he did them all the wrong way round. No, light it that way. No, put it at that side. If he'd been doing it since he was Diddy, he'd know.
Happy Easter is the most insulting thing that you can say.
Really?
To anyone. Unless you know they celebrate Easter because it's the resurrection of Christ. And not everybody believes in Christ.
So why should it bother you then?
And to wish somebody that you don't know a happy Easter is different than Christmas.
How is it? Christmas is the birth of Christ. You go out there and you ask most people now, what's Easter? And they'll say, it's that weekend you get chocolate. 90% of people won't know what religious fucking connotations it has. What's Christmas? Oh, it's when we get presents and Santa comes. They may do the nativity in school, but all they know is Santa and presents. So how is it offensive? You don't believe in him, so being wished happy Easter is wishing you a happy resurrection of somebody you don't believe was ever alive in the first place. So why is it not just water off a duck's back? I don't understand the offence. But have my Muslim neighbours wish me happy Ramadan. I wouldn't get offended. I don't understand why you fucking all uppity at the moment when you don't even practice your own religion?
Christmas now is a holiday time. It's not the most religious holiday.
It's not the most religious holiday. Really? Tell that to the Catholics. What the fuck?
So,
you just say whatever fits, whatever mood you happen to be in, and whatever argument you're trying to win that you started yourself and no one's arguing with you about. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to be offended because I want to be offended.
to wish somebody happy Easter is like acting as though everybody thinks that you do. I remember I once wanted to get this book, talked about God, but then it would say Jesus. And I remember talking to Shawnee on the phone and saying, I really want the book. The book speaks to me, but I could never have that in my house. First of all, Burke would be really, no. But Easter is not chicks and bunnies. Easter is an important holiday in Christianity.
Christmas is a fucking important holiday. You can't pick and choose what you want to be offended about. Most people think chicks, bunnies, chocolate. It's like Tom Daley. I go on about him every so often. He's an Olympic diver. And he's married to... what's his name? Lance... Damn it. Lance something. Can't remember. Sorry, Lance. Who wrote the film Milk, I think, about... Anyway, I'm digging a hole that I'll never get out of because I can't remember names or things or whatever. Anyway, they have 2 boys. And the firstborn, Robbie, Tom was asking him, what's your favourite holiday? And he said, Halloween. And he said, why is that? And he said, because we get candy. And he said, right, and what's your second favourite? And he went, Easter. And he's like, why Easter? He said, because we get chocolate. And then so Tom said, what about Christmas? And he went, yeah, Christmas is okay. But he was more interested in when he got sweets. He didn't think of the fucking resurrection of Jesus Christ. He knows nothing about it. He may have been told or whatever, and it went in one ear and out the other. You say Easter, people say chocolate. Nobody, unless you're Catholic, a devout Catholic, nobody really knows what Easter is about. And you cannot sit there and say that Easter is an important holiday for Christians, but Christmas isn't. It was the birthday of our Saviour. Had he not been born, he wouldn't be able to die and rejig himself, would he? Easter would never have happened without Christmas.
It's not like what has turned into Christmas. So I said to her, but I can't have that book in my house. Like, Burke would be very upset because it said something about on the front, Jesus. And I said, I suppose I could just, instead of thinking his name, I could say God. And she said, but Jesus is God. And I said, I don't believe that. And she said, you don't? How stupid. How stupid. You don't know that Jews don't believe in Jesus?
Why would we? Unless we studied the Jewish religion. I don't know what you believe in. I don't know who you pray to. I know you have a Torah. What I know about the Jewish religion is what I learnt from Yentl with Barbara Streisand. That's what I know. She got really pissed off because Trisha Paytas didn't know about the Holocaust. You only know what you know. If you're not interested in religion or learning about other religions, why would you know anything about another religion? I know Muslims pray to Allah because I hear them. I don't know who you pray to. You think you're a cut above and you're better than, and that the whole world should fucking bow at your feet and know everything about you and what you do, but you're not that important. Not everybody's interested. And in the top 10 of religious people, I'd say Jesus and Allah would probably be the top 2 that people would recall if somebody said to them, who do people pray to? With the Catholics, it'd be God, Jesus, Mary, and the wee donkey. All the saints and Saint Anthony, Saint Christopher, Saint this, Saint that. There's 1,000,001 people you could pray to. Do you know all them? No. How stupid, you don't know that we don't believe that you... No, we don't know. We don't care. As much as you don't care about what we believe in. If you don't believe he ever existed, why do you get so fucking angry when he's mentioned? Did he kill somebody in the Jewish religion? What? What did he do that you want to kill him again if he shows up? I don't get it. And she can say whatever the fuck she wants, but we're not allowed to say anything about the Jewish religion or she loses her shit. And she's only Jewish when it suits.
So, Mrs. Ka, that's awesome. You should send me a picture. I would love to see your tattoo. Seriously, I want to see it. So Trisha Paytas. Nancy. No, she's opposite of smart. Like never progressed past the age of 16.
Bit like yourself. Only I'd say you haven't passed the age of 11.
So Trisha Paytas, I don't know what that means, but we're removing it because it's just stupid and you don't have a face. Trisha Paytas is dating Moshe, H3's brother-in-law, Hila's brother. Now, I do believe Trisha Paytas is much smarter than she acts. Oh, see, I knew it. Must be much smarter because you can tell when she laughs. When she does that guttural laugh, it's always put on.
Bit like you.
And she acts dumb in front of him and in a lot of things, but that's the act. Now, she just did a whole thing on the Passover, Rosh Hashanah, and a challah bread. She pronounced challah wrong. She said some Hebrew words. She said a prayer. She put apple sour belts on the challah. No. Come on, go lay down. Come on, go lay down.
So what if she pronounced something wrong? Probably the first time she ever said it. Give her time to fucking learn.
Lie down.
She's making an effort. If she wasn't making an effort, you'd be complaining. Nobody can do right by you once you've decided they're wrong. And leave Bella the fuck alone.
Lie down. Lie down. And she talked about it being a new year. She didn't say 2021. Because in the Jewish New Year, I think it's 57 something. Who knows?
Exactly. You don't even know.
She just said, you eat apple with honey to bring in the new year, so that your new year is filled with sweetness. And she said, saying goodbye to 20. No! What are you doing? Saying goodbye to 2020. She didn't say saying hello to 2021. Also, everyone got so upset. Cultural appropriation. Thank you, Terry. First of all, I wrote, I'm Jewish. I have no problem with what she did. She wasn't.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you didn't put comments on videos.
Making fun of a religion. Just like this stupid ass who commented on Jeremy Fragrance, one of his videos where he's dancing, and she wrote, and he's an amazing dancer, just stick to fragrance reviews. Why? Why does he have to stick to fragrance reviews? Just don't watch him. Okay, back to Trisha. This all has to do with Wendy and all the stupid people that are watching. Those who aren't stupid, you know who you are. Ooh, those have crumbs in it. All right, I'll have crummy lipstick. Okay, Bella, find your bed. It's right here. She didn't do anything that insulted Jewish people. By wanting.
Neither did Jesus, unless somebody knows different. But he seems to have pissed you off big time.
To participate by learning, by saying things wrong, by saying how did she insult Jewish people?
I thought you were going to pull her apart. I'm glad you haven't. Yes, because she didn't. She was trying. She'll learn, won't she?
I'll tell you, most of the Jewish people that watched didn't feel insulted. I have to get this off my lips. Oh, yeah, it's just another word, cultural appropriation. Ugh. Bella, oh, you just banged into the wall. Bella. Okay.
Pick her up then.
Lie down.
Don't shout at her to lie down. Just gently put her down.
Down. She just won't stay lying down.
Why does she have to?
Oh my God, I hate all of these. When I worked for Accenture, I worked in human resources, and there was that human resources speak. I'm reaching out. There we go. That's one of them. I'm reaching out to see. Reaching out is a word. It's a saying used.
2 words.
Not I'm calling to see. I'm emailing to see. I'm reaching out. How safe. So safe. Such a safe word. I just don't understand people. I don't understand people. How that girl is watching. It's a mental illness. It is a mental illness. I'm making it a mental illness the same way I just made my dog into a teddy bear breed, teddy bear dog. I'm making people that watch, hate watch. Look at little baby. Where's your baby? Where you going? People that hate watch and then comment. Okay, if you hate watch, you're mentally ill. It's like reading a book that you hate. It's like watching a TV show that you hate. It's like listening to a song that you hate over and over and over. If you then comment, you're even sicker than a mental illness. You need medication. Heavy meds.
What, like the ones you take? Allegedly don't come for me. Or the ones you want to take allegedly don't come for me.
Heavy meds. Go onto Jeremy Fragrance and you watch him dance and then you say stick to fragrance reviews.
It's obviously upset you. I bet Jeremy my mouth won't work. Wow. I bet Jeremy Fragrance didn't give it a second thought.
Because everybody wants to put everyone else into, thank you, Linda, into a box. I don't want to put people into a box.
What was it with HRH? Oh, I preferred her old house. It was nicer. I preferred her old hair. I preferred da. I liked it when she did. That's putting her in a box. What's it you say? Who are you thinking about? You or me?
Hate stupid people.
I thought you didn't have hate. You didn't have that emotion in you.
When I see Nona Windsor, I see Renona Ryder. What was her name?
Winona.
That's what I see. That's how I see it. Winona Ryder. Isn't that weird? Yeah, Winona Ryder. Isn't that weird? That's how I see your name. Like, Trisha Paytas was not making fun of Jewish people. It doesn't even make sense that she was, even if you thought she was. You have to think logically. Why would she make fun of Jewish people when she has a Jewish boyfriend? She wouldn't. She wouldn't. And then people got all upset because she was like, and maybe we'll make some more Jewish babies. And they said, well, in the Jewish religion, you're the religion of your mother. You're not born a religion. Do you guys realize that? Do you know that as well? You're not born a religion. Yes, right, Lindsay. So you're not born a religion. Because in the Jewish religion, you are what the mother is. But in the Muslim religion, you are what the father is. And Burke's father is Muslim and I'm Jewish. So which one is it? It's like saying it's 3 o'clock. There's no such thing. 3 o'clock is just a measurement. There's no 3 o'clock. You know why? Because my 3 o'clock is different than the East Coast for 3 o'clock. And then when there's the time change because of daylight savings, we just change it back and forth. And Arizona does not change it. So 3 o'clock does not exist. It's not real. It's a way to measure time, but it's not tangible. It's not real. Not to say that everything that isn't tangible isn't real, because the soul is not tangible, but it's real. A dream is not tangible, but it happens, right? It's in your head. So which is it? So people got all upset. Well, your kids can't be Jewish because you're not Jewish. And you know what? If she doesn't convert, let's say she marries him and doesn't convert and has children,
This is how she reacts to her son.
I'm not listening to this. I'm sorry. I am not being impacted by the virus, to be honest. Don't text me about this, Jill. I don't want to hear it.
No, it's not good.
I have no idea where your sources come from, and I don't care at this point.
Ow.
Maybe it is deadlier than the flu. It doesn't matter. Maybe it is deadlier than the flu. It doesn't matter.
So now we're coming round to thinking that perhaps maybe it might be deadlier than the flu. Wasn't what you were saying a few hours ago. What fits that moment? And then if you say to her, but you said, no, I didn't. Yeah. In your video, no, I didn't. I've got it recorded. No, I didn't. You misheard me. You can't win with these people.
I'm on live right now. I cannot talk. I know you think you're educating me. I don't care. Yeah, Lindsay.
Oops.
I love anybody that loves Jewish people. There is something about being Jewish. I'm going to just tell you, when you are Jewish, and I'm talking about born Jewish.
Didn't you just say a few seconds ago, you're not born a religion? You can't keep your story straight from one second to the next, can you?
Not to say that if you convert, you're not Jewish. First of all, Trisha doesn't have to convert. If she decides to raise her children Jewish, they are Jewish. If they decide when they're older that they want to be Christian, then they're Christian. If they decide that they want to be Jews for Jesus, then they're Jews for Jesus. They can decide. You can decide to be whatever you feel you want to be.
What are Jews for Jesus? I'm going to have to look that up. Are there Jews out there that don't dislike Jesus then? Is it just a you thing? Was he driving an Uber and he didn't ask you out on a date?
That was my friend Jill. I don't care about National Geographic. No, I don't care. I'm using my own head. I don't care that this virus, I think it's time. We have gone long enough. It is time to open the country. That's what I'm saying. It's time. We cannot go on with this. It's too long, even if it's deadlier. I don't care. Things need to open. Period. Period.
What if there'd been a nuclear bomb and you had to stay in place until the gas or whatever had dissipated? Would you do the same thing? Oh, I don't care if it's still out there. This has been long enough. I'm going out. Pig-headed.
Do you need it right now? I'm in the middle of a live.
While you're shouting at whoever that is, you could probably have sent them whatever it is they were asking for.
You guys, I cannot believe I've been on for almost 6 hours and nobody is giving me super chat, and my son is asking for $3 for gas. Like, I'm on here. I'm sorry. You have to tip. You have to tip. Someone's on for 6 hours. You have to tip.
No, you don't. If no one's tipping and you're pissed off, click. Go sit on the settee, eat your cheesy puffs or whatever you've got, watch your Housewives or wherever, and fucking chunter to yourself about how inconsiderate your subscribers are. We won't mind, honestly. Go on, off you go. I've got thousands of things I could be doing instead of sat here watching you. So go on. I know what you could do. You could go out. Why don't you go out? Go have a run around in the fresh air. See if you can bump into somebody that's got COVID and see how deadly it is.
How can you not tip somebody? Are you just watching your haters? Are you just watching and you're hating? The haters don't have to tip. But the people who like me, and not the ones that already did, they tipped me. They said thank you. I'm asking for a thank you. How do you pay back? How are you all paying back? Are you going to buy maybe some of my beautiful jewelry?
I wouldn't tip you if you were the last YouTuber standing. I have a little girl in Tanzania that I look after. She's far more important than tipping you. What makes you think you deserve a tip? Because you've been on there 6 hours. You've been sat in a comfy chair, putting makeup on, talking about yourself, telling everybody what they should and shouldn't do. Sounds like a normal day to me. You'll get paid from YouTube. Why do you need people to give you more money? What have you done to earn more money? I just can't get over the cheek of it. If you're watching me, you should be tipping me. There, super chat, press the button. I must get an email from YouTube at least once a week. At least, minimum, once a week. Oh, you can turn on super chat. You can turn on the join button. You can do this. You can do that. Why? Why do I need super chat? Why do people have to pay me to ask me a question? My chat in my lives goes like that. Nobody needs to pay me to be seen. Join. Oh, you can have a join button. What do you get? You get an emoji for when I'm live. Next to your name, you can have a special emoji. Yeah, what else? People that actually provide a service, that are imparting knowledge, that put effort into their content, totally have a join button. Go for it. Totally get it. But what do you do that warrants you getting extra money? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yet she's so entitled. She thinks because other YouTubers get it, she should get it. Madness.
I would never sit and watch somebody for this long on a live without giving $1.
As if. Haven't you said you don't watch lives? So you wouldn't. So stop lying.
I don't get it.
I don't get why you think people should.
You think it's just like sitting here putting myself out, talking about how I feel politically, even being mean. Like, okay, I'm only mean to people that are mean to me first. And yeah, I'm sorry, but this is my show. It's my show. You cannot say anything.
It's not a show
that I don't like. And all you can do is tip me for that fact, like for the hustle. Tip for the hustle of 6 hours. 6 fucking hours sitting here. And I love every minute of it. But seriously, I just realized, like, just take. Everyone is just taking for their entertainment purposes.
Because you decided to go on YouTube to entertain people. I don't know what to say anymore. It's like talking to a fucking wall. She doesn't get it at all, does she? You're not doing anything to deserve extra money. You need to tip me. Really? Why? I can tell you something. If I go on somebody's channel and the first thing I see is Cash App or that coffee thing or something else, before you know anything about them or what they're doing, they've got that front and centre. I'm like, no, I'm out. Sorry. Maybe that's why I'm poor. But I'd rather be poor than do that. And I certainly wouldn't scream at people and beg people.
I say this every single video. Thank you, letter artist. I mean, I'm just saying what's right.
Okay.
You don't watch somebody and just not contribute.
They're trying to contribute in the chat, but you keep shutting them down.
Like, you know how much it helps me? It's not like I'm not working. Marilyn, too much, $1. I know, Nona, I do. Thank you, Marilyn.
I'm working. How does that work? Really? Sat in a chair, in your home, talking about what you want to talk about, banning people that have a difference of opinion, being queen of the castle, and yet you want more.
Oh, I wonder if my bracelet came. I didn't go to the mail. You never sent me a tracking number. I didn't go to the mail. Oh my God. We did a swap.
Where is it? Downstairs? Go now. We'll wait.
Jennifer Phillips, $2. That's not anything. You have to.
Oh. You haven't given me anything. You've just written $2. You have to do this and you have to do that. If they don't know how to work it, they shouldn't be giving you money.
I do. I deserve. I mean, this is how I feel. I'm sorry. It's coming on Tuesday. Okay. Tomorrow. I feel like this should be flowing with people just sending dollar after dollar after dollar after dollar. If you like me, $1. If you really can't afford $1, like it's not like I come on every day. So what is, like, if you met me in person, you wouldn't buy me a cup of coffee? That's more than $1. Would you buy me a pack of gum?
I wouldn't buy you anything. Why should I buy you anything?
If you like me, then tip me. I'm asking for tips.
Greed.
I would tip you.
No, you wouldn't. That's the thing. You wouldn't. If you did, if you went off around watching people all the time and tipping people, I'd say fair enough. But you don't. And you wouldn't.
I would totally tip you.
You don't even pay your fucking moderator.
I send things to people all the time.
Of course you do. That they paid for.
Like Marilyn, My Life is Mimi, she makes these bracelets and I really like them. So I thought, let's do a trade. She can have one of mine. Or I actually sent her two.
Oh, you had to say that though, didn't you?
And I said, send me one of your bracelets because I'm gonna advertise it for her. She didn't ask me to. I just want to. And I make sense.
Now see. So because you're going to show her bracelet on your channel, she's forever beholden to you. And so from now on till the end of time, she can't charge you for anything because you advertised for her.
Similar bracelets, but hers are a little bit different and I really like them. So I'm going to do that. You guys should do stuff like that. It's really nice. You feel better about yourself. It's probably why.
We do nice things. We don't need to be told by you to do nice things. We do them all the time. That's why we feel good about ourselves. Shall I try that one as well? You have no idea what people do.
I love myself so much.
Because
I do the right thing, even if it's wishing someone dead. But I never wished anyone dead.
Pardon? What? You never wished anyone dead? I have it on film! When you're walking into the mall that day. So now she can say I wished her dead. Yes, Jules, I did. I wished you dead. It should have been your neck under the policeman's knee. But that didn't happen, did it? Okay. Was that after this? Maybe. But George Floyd wasn't. And that's where you said it originally. Liar.
You know why? I've done giveaways, yes. Long ago. You know why I never would do a giveaway? First of all, I do giveaways on my own.
You never did giveaways.
Isabel. That sounds to me like a test, and I have passed with flying colors. First of all, I do giveaways, but I don't announce them because the only reason that people on YouTube do giveaways is to get subscribers. Okay. Just a question. Fine. It's to get, no, I won't do an announced giveaway anymore. I have in the past. And there were never any rules. You didn't have to subscribe to my channel. You didn't have to subscribe to my Instagram. You just had to write a comment so that I would know. And I did giveaways, and I continue to do giveaways. Random.
Yeah, of course you do. Funny how you never hit that face. Funny, isn't it, how you never see anybody in your comments saying, "Oh my God, Laurie, I just got the package from the unannounced giveaway. Thank you so much. I love it." Because it doesn't fucking happen.
And I only mention it because when I do say, "Can you tip me?" Because I feel like I have to teach people how to be. When I do say, "Can you give me a tip?" I also want to let people know that because I tip, because that's what I do, because I'm always paying it forward.
Really? When exactly is that? Oh, believe me, guys, as soon as I can, I will pay this forward. How many times have you heard that and you've never done anything?
And I'm always trying to do the right thing. So, yeah, I said people took it out of context. I said that I wished that the police officer's knee was on Jules, Jools, neck, is not wishing her death or hate.
It's not wishing me death or hate. Really? Hang on, let me get comfy. I want to hear her dig herself out of this hole.
I was pointing out, because at the time we didn't know that much about George Floyd. I don't know anything more about him, but at the time I was thinking, oh, good people have bad things happen to them. And the bad people, because Jules is a bad person. Thank you, Mrs. Ka. Okay, well, I'm telling them that it is a tip service, and not really. I mean, everyone has a tip jar. Everyone on YouTube who does lives. It is, Jill, it's super chat on the bottom is why there's a $sign there.
Not everybody.
And so I'm telling people, because this takes energy to be on for 5 hours, 57 minutes, and 32, 33, 34 seconds. That's why.
So, you said you wish the police officer's knee was on my neck because bad things happen to good people. You wanted bad things to happen to bad people. But that's not wishing me dead like George Floyd, who died because of the police officer's knee on his neck. Forgive me, I don't understand your logic. And you came out in another video and said, yes, I did wish you death. I wished you dead. She was going on about some teacher should be hung till she's dead, like Jules. I'd love to see her ugly face ripped off by pit bulls. That'd make me really happy. But that's not hate. Okay. Shame. Sensi didn't agree with you though, did they?
Patreon, is a paid service.
And you do fuck all on Patreon, and you've still got morons on there paying you.
And I charge, I did charge $1, but now I had to bring it up to $3 to try to get rid of haters. So anyways, Jules started with me,
Really?
which is why I said that.
Please tell me, what did I start with you? What exactly did I start with you? What did I say? Because every time you say Jules started it, then there's crickets. What did Jules do? Tumbleweeds. Because I didn't do fuck all, and you don't know what to say. So you just lie. When I first took over Exposed, I can't remember who it was now, but it really made me giggle. Somebody came over and they said, listening to Laurie talk about you, I thought you were the devil incarnate, and you're quite nice, really. It's one of the best comments I ever got.
And I still stand by that. She deserves to be treated the way he was. I don't do those things to people. What has been done to me. I don't treat people that way. I don't treat people mean the way what Shawnee did to me. I'm very, very betrayed by a lot of people over and over and over again. Very betrayed because I wear my heart on my sleeve and I'm open and honest and loving, and I love hard. I love really hard.
Please drive carefully. Maybe put both hands on the wheel. Wow, that was evil personified, wasn't it? How very dare I tell you to take care of yourself when you're driving a car? And then, after I said that, you blocked me. Then you went and met Mathea and made fun of me with Mathea in a video. Then you wish me dead. Really? Okay.
And I'm a very, very good person.
Yeah.
Like I live a very good person life. I do. I'm not a martyr. But I do the right thing. Or I try. That's my goal. So, maybe I say things, call people names, whatever. Fly off the handle. YouTube is not an indication of that. The indication is that, Jill has been, I've known her since high school. Marjorie and Roberta since.
Marjorie and Roberta are your only friends. And I never see them running to your defence. It's like everyone has got friends from primary school, but you make it sound like it's such a huge achievement to still have friends from primary school. The only way I can figure this out is, in her mind, she does think she's good, and she does think she's been hard done to and wounded and needs to fight back. Because how else can she justify it? I don't understand.
Second grade, they're still my friends. People say, oh, that you don't have any friends. Whatever.
You can't keep a friend in real life, though, can you? You've got Marjorie and Roberta in a frame on your fucking shelf, but anyone who tried to befriend you where you lived lasted all of 3 seconds and then they disappeared. That is a true test.
Always the victim.
Yeah.
There's another sick person, another mentally ill person.
No, that's you.
You know what? I am always the victim because I am really, really, really nice.
No, you're not. And I'm calling it there. What's this? Part 7, Part 9? Fuck knows. It's the live that keeps on giving. Congratulations if you made it to the end with me, and I will see you in the next part.